Good afternoon, everybody. This is Todd Mitchell. It's a little after 12 o'clock. I know we're kind of going in the doldrums, but had just a couple trades in the bonds today on one contract basis. And so far we're up, just trading one contract, up to, we've closed out $250 in profits. I am currently short here. We had a great buy right in here. Okay. We took that up a little bit. Now we're short here, and I'm prepared to short it again. I'm short at 158.29, one tick below the high of the day. Of course, the market's broken up a little bit. My next level is 02. Then I got another level at 10. Right? And we are looking to get filled at 02. My profit target for the 29 is down here at 24, which would be a +5. And I'm going to pause the video and see what happens, and I'll be back soon. Alright, I am back, and I just put on an S&P trade, the E-Minis, okay? Just got long right down here as well. So I've still got my bond short position from 29. That's traded at 27, up 2 ticks there. Let's see, in the S&P's long here at 54 3/4. So basically what I'm expecting is for the bonds to come down and the S&P's to go up, right? For the most part, they trade inverted, right? The opposite. Not all the time, but I would say most of the time. So let's see, the bonds were 3 ticks from the profit target there. That would be a good trade. And then the S&Ps, I'm really looking for it to break up through these highs. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a break through 56 to the upside. If we can break through 56 and close it 56 1/4 or higher, then I think we run and we try to test up in here. Let's just be a little patient here. Got a little bigger position here in the S&Ps. We've got 5 on. We're up $187. I'm watching these trades very closely, and I'll be back shortly. All right, I decided to take 2 off in the S&Ps, so 337. So we've made about $113 on that trade. Now the bonds are looking good. We're only 2 ticks away from the profit target, bouncing back up to 28 quick. I'll show you that chart in just a second. Went down to 26. If it hit 25, I would have been at break even. I would have taken it to break even. Okay, so let's just be patient here. Look at this, the market's coming right back down. Let's just see. I got 2 contracts on only. And the bonds are rallying. Let's just see what happens here, folks. I'm gonna pause the video. I'll be back shortly. Trying to manage 2 positions here. Let's see what happens. All right, we're moving back up. That's good. I got 2 contracts left. Looking to take 1 off shortly here. Bonds are coming back down. Let's see if we go 56.5 on 1. Let's see if we get 56.5. 56.5. Ooh, I hit it. All right, 56.5. Close out 425. I got 1 contract left. All right, bonds. Look at this, coming right back down. Look at this, bonds a free trade. Let's flip that to that chart real quick. All right, look at this, bonds 25, short at 29. Looking for a profit target of 24. Which means since it's missed my profit target by 1 tick, I'm going to break even now. This is a free trade at 29. Buy at 29. So I'm only 2 ticks away. I've already had a break even trade. Okay, so it's a free trade now. Let's just see what happens. Again, just trading a single contract. Remember, your options are very limited when you're trading a single contract, but I want to prove to people that you don't need to be trading multiples to make money on a consistent basis. So yes, occasionally you are going to have break-evens, but more times than not you will hit your minimum profit target. When you get to the point where you're actually able to trade at least a 2 lot, then things get more interesting and you've got more flexibility, right? So in this case where I'm just trading 1 on the bonds, the options are limited, right? You're in and out. You can't scale in and or out. Although I was going to sell another one at 02 and did not get filled, so you can see that I replaced, or I not replaced, but I took out my existing sell limit order at 2 because if it rallied up there now, I don't want it right now. Okay, I'm looking at this position. It's looking good. Let's the S&Ps are looking good, but let's go back and put a stop on the remaining contract I have. All right, in the S&Ps, I got a break-even order. So remember, I started this position off with a 5 lot. I scaled out of that trade. I'm up 425 so far, and now the remaining single contract, all right, is at break-even, where I bought it at 54 3/4. I got a sell stop at 54 3/4. I want to see if this market can run a little bit now. Now the bonds are one tick from where my profit target is, so I'm hoping that's going to hit. If this can push a bit higher, bonds should tick lower and get filled. Let's just watch this. Let's just see if the market can break up through 56 3/4. Remember, that was my target, one of my targets, right? These highs here, 56 3/4. We just nailed 56 3/4. I guess we could have a sell limit in there and take profits off the table and lock in $512. I'm really keying in on the bonds, though. I really want the bonds to tick lower to 24. Remember, I shorted those at 29. They went as far up as 02. Oh, come on. So I'll be back shortly. All right, they should. Let's see if we can break up through 56 3/4. If I'm going to give it a little bit more time, you know what? I'm probably just going to exit this. I'm not. Let's just see. Bonds, come on. Hoping these are going to tick a little higher so they can go lower. Let's see. You know what? I am impatient here. Let's close this one out.
Order fill.
All right, so we're flat the S&Ps. Let's take out the resting sell stop. Okay, we're flat the S&Ps. Let's go to the bonds real quick. All right, as you can see, the bonds got the break-even order in here. Buy stop at 58.29. Buy limit here. All right, which is the profit target of 5 ticks. Again, we're up 250 for the day, trading a single lot. If we can trade lower, we'll be up a little over 400 on the bonds. We're up already 500 for the E-Minis. So let's just see what happens here. All right, folks, beautiful trade. Let's take off our buy stop here, which was our break-even order. And as you can see, the market's come down. We got 5 ticks on that. Not too shabby. So up 406 1/4 on bonds, as you can see. Right, you saw this trade play out. We were short right in here. Went against us for sure. Okay, I went 29, 30, 31, even 1, 2. Went 5 ticks against us, and then hit our profit target of 5. All right. So that was a good trade there. Let's go to the All right, in the S&Ps we made $500. So we had one earlier today for $250, and this one for $250. Again, we bought it right here, kind of scaled out right here and here. So that was a good trade. So up 500 in the E-Minis and up a little over 400 in bonds, the T-bond futures, and it's just 12:30. So half the day's over already. So hope that helps. Have a great day. Be back with you.